Hi, I'm Chris Bakke, Customer Engagement Manager with Nasco Education. I'm excited because Nasco Artworks Koi is a super fun lesson plan. This one is volume 45, and we are up to over 100 Artworks lesson plans now available on Nasco Educate and NascoEducation.com. This was developed by Trisha Couch and Cheryl Scott. I almost forgot. Cheryl and Trisha are from Florida, and they partnered to develop this. Lesson plans are developed by teachers with no claim of original authorship. And the fun part about this is that this lesson plan is written for teachers for the classroom with suggested material and the outcome. But we want people to build off of this. We want teachers to be able to assign it to an individual student. We will sort of rewrite the instructions for the individual, but it gives that student an opportunity to make it their own. It's a really great way to utilize the 4 C's: creativity, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. And so this lesson plan on Koi, you'll want to start the student researching Koi, and it's a great way to add science in. These lesson plans are very project-based, and adding another discipline in is really easy. And so this one, because it's koi fish, definitely lends itself to science. So they're going to start off by researching koi and starting to draw a koi fish. And so, fun fact about a koi, they're not all orange. So here is the start where I have drawn it, and I'm going to just use even a number 2 pencil. This lesson plan actually used like black glue and some iridescent watercolor, but I wanted to be able to show that even with basic art materials, a student can recreate this idea. So next I used a black crayon, and I just made sure to really go over all the lines of the pencil, and I pressed hard with the dark crayon just so that then when I put the watercolor on, it resists nicely. You're going to have an opportunity to talk about warm colors and cool colors. The student here can investigate what warm colors are. I showed it both in watercolor and crayon, and then also a little bit of the resist to give an example of that. Next, they are going to use those warm colors to paint their fish. I would paint it first and then cut it out after that. Did you enjoy my cutting it out? And you can use the warm colors. I used a little bit of the reds, some yellow and orange, and made the koi look extra special with lighting and using the warm colors. Next, you're going to talk about cool colors. So again, crayon and watercolor, and showing the resists. I've got some blues and some purples. The student is going to create an entire background of what's going to be the water. So you're going to put the crayon down first, and then the blue and purple, or both, on top to create some water. They're going to create another sheet of that and then tear it. And so I've started a sheet, and then I'm just showing that I've torn it. So I'm going to use these torn edges, and it's kind of cool to have the white show to create a water effect. Then they can put it all together, and you're going to glue the fish down. But before you glue the fish down, you're going to figure out how you want to kind of weave the water in so that it looks like the water is flowing on top of the fish, and then you will have your final piece. This is developed for elementary all the way up to high school, because clearly the higher level you are in art, the better you can draw and use watercolor. If the student wanted to create this all in colored pencil, they could. It's a great way for them to be able to really use their critical thinking skills and their creativity to create it the way that they want it to look, and also to share their research about the koi whether it's in story form or research paper form or just facts. We just want you to have fun and make it your own.